All right, Jack, so I got to ask you, man, obviously growing up in baseball, you had a father that played, but for you, who were some of your favorite players growing up?
Yeah, so as a little kid, I actually found a love for baseball by being around the game, but also used to play some computer games. I used to play backyard baseball, and that was my favorite game. I played it all the time. So some of those players, Big Papi, Ichiro, A-Rod, some of those guys who were in that game, I grew up loving them. And I remember I got a signed Ichiro jersey, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. So through those video games, that's actually where I found my favorite baseball players, and Juan Pierre was another one that comes to mind. I loved the fast outfielders who could bunt, steal bases. I thought that was really cool, and I would say those were some of them.
I love it. So I do this question. It's going to be on the spot, and I do it to everybody. It's the Mount Rushmore of your position. So obviously you've been a pitcher. If you had to put 4 pitchers on the Mount Rushmore, it doesn't have to be. I know sometimes it gets hard because you have to go back in time and think about it. But for you, your Mount Rushmore, maybe guys that you've seen or maybe guys that you heard of, who would be the 4 pitchers that you would put on the Mount Rushmore?
All right, so I got to go Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan's on there. I think I put Bob Gibson on there. I'm gonna put Pedro Martinez, and I'll go current. Throw DeGrom on there.
Oh, future teammate. Teammate right there. I like that. I like the teammate love. Okay, so obviously speaking of teammates, you got a teammate here with you that you went to college with at Vanderbilt. Can you talk about that time at Vanderbilt, man? Because y'all were dominant at Vanderbilt. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, that was special to have a guy, a competitor like Kumar on the same team at Vanderbilt in college. From the day I got there, he was coming off a historic freshman year when I got there. He was the year ahead of me, and it was special to watch him compete, go about his business, true pro in everything he does. So to be able to watch him on Friday nights do his thing, compete, and then I go out the next night and do my thing. It was a special thing, and to have him back in the same organization is even more special, I think.
I think it's destiny, man. So I got to ask you this: MLB The Show, the video game, and I'm pretty sure you've been probably hit up about this several times. You're on the game, and I'm pretty sure you've been very popular on the game. You have a Diamond Dynasty card. Can you talk about being on the game and the first time that you saw you? Because you said you played backyard baseball, but to see yourself actually on the video game, what did you think about that?
Yeah, that's a really special thing because I grew up playing MLB The Show. When I was really little, my dad, he wouldn't let me play, Call of Duty. It was only sports games for me. So yeah, MLB The Show was my go-to game, and I would always create myself on the game and try to make it look like me. And to see this this past year, and they made it for me is pretty cool.
Okay, let's just forward think here. So, say there's a player that you have to face in baseball. I know you want to face everybody. You just want to get a chance to get in the major leagues, obviously, and compete at the highest level. But if there's a particular player that you are waiting for, that you have checked off on the list, who is that player that you want to face at the plate?
I think the first one that comes to mind for a lot of pitchers in our generation is Mike Trout, just because he might be the greatest to ever do it when it's all said and done, and he's a Jersey guy too. So I think, I'm standing on the mound, and it's a big league stadium, and they announced Mike Trout's coming to the plate. That'll be a moment to step off and kind of just reflect. This is cool.
I like it. Last question. So, walk-up songs. If you had a dream walk-up song, and it was named Jack Leiter, you could pick anybody, any artist to do the song for you. Who would you want to do your walk-up song?
That's tough. I actually listen to a lot of country music. I listen to all types of music, but I like Luke Combs. So maybe Luke Combs. Yeah.
I like that. Well, Jack, man, we look forward to seeing you, man, up here at the big leagues, man. Appreciate your time, and everybody, be sure to go watch my guy Jack, man. He's doing some great things out there. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate you.